All right, everyone, how about 3 quick cards and a bottom card with me? I haven't done a 3 card in a while. These are pretty powerful readings. Doesn't matter what your sign is. It's straight up energy reading. I did a pre-shuffle, right? And I don't know what this reading's going to be called yet, but I might just call it New Love, because that's what this basically what the pre-shuffle's talking about. I asked the universe what it wanted to tell you. You know, real simple. I like leaving it open, right? Let's see what happens. General reading, it may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless because you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline, and obviously it's usually way more than 3 cards because I clarify whatever I think needs clarifying. So I asked the universe what it wanted to tell you, okay? About all the energy. I took all the energy, raked it all up, put it in a pile, everything up to the moment. Let's see what's going on here. I got an Ace of Cups. I got a page crossed by a Page of Wands. That's communication. Something new, right? My little Explorer page. New love here, Ace of Cups. Justice. It's justice for you. Something about this brings you some kind of satisfaction. Okay? It's 10 of Cups. All right. Well, with the star. So it's kind. I don't want to call it pie in the sky. I don't want to call it anything other than the 10 of Cups can cut both ways. You know, it's sort of a what's you make of it kind of thing, you know, and I'll show you why I say that in a second, right? It's 3 cups right here. It's a celebration energy, right? I said with justice, it brings you some kind of happiness in a way, but it is a soulmate. It's the lovers, and it's 8 swords. Again, 8 swords bookending the Ace of Cups. It arrives at a time when you need it, but at the same time, it kind of poses a problem. It might pose a problem it might confuse you in regard to the soulmate cycle. It's possible with the Lover's card here, but this is a new love incoming. I don't know how it's going to play out or what it is, but I do know that it might, or it could be future influence here. It could land you in the 8 of Swords, all right? Which is overthinking, you know, generating some kind of fears. Is this real? Is this not? That's why I read the 10 of Cups the way I did. Okay, let's just pull our 3 card. See what the universe wants to tell you. All right, let's see where we go. Let's see here. I know you guys, I mean, from that last Twin Flame Journey reading I pulled, I know you got the DF side in particular is, you know, benefiting a lot from the energies that are around right now. Let's just see where we go. Let's pull 3 cards and a bottom card. What do you want to tell me about that pre-shuffle, universe? We're going to go deep. I'm going to take this a little deeper here. Let's see. Let's see where we go. Okay. All right. That's it. We're done. Bottom card. Yep. 8 wands. I mean, you saw when I had to stop shuffling, I did it right in front of you. I said, that's it. I didn't look here. I just sorted the cards out, flip it over. Here's 8 wands. Yep. It's incoming. It's communication. It moves you forward in some way. It is a soulmate, the 2 of Cups, and it's got a strength card there. Again, it's somebody who, I always say the lion's holding one of the roses from the 2 of Cups in this deck. It's somebody who gives as much love as they receive. It's somebody who's capable of giving and receiving love. They're bringing love. I don't think this is in relation to the runner, but it is part of the soulmate cycle with the Lover's card we had in the pre-shuffle. All right, it absolutely is. But the whole energy is brand new. When I'm pulling on the runner, and the original runner from the, you know, that brought you into the soulmate cycle, when I'm pulling on that incoming energy, it's old energy. It's been around a while. This is a young soulmate too. This isn't somebody you've known more than 1 or 2 lifetimes. For it to be a deep soul connection, it needs to stretch a little further back than that. All right, our reading's on the flip. The 8 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, the Strength, and the Sun has a lot to do. These are both Leo energies. Has a lot to do with Mars and Leo. I can tell you that. I bet it does. It's making all of the energies right now are making the DF very attractive. All right, 6 swords. Yeah, I do think it brings you. It shows you something. It brings you something. It's very similar energy to an Is This You reading I did the other day. But I think for the people in that reading, as I said in that reading, this new love shows up, right? Because we had the lovers there as well. But it's what they ordered. You know, I talked about it in the reading. They've put out a lot of different things and threw a lot of hang-ups and negativity into the energy. So for them, this new love is, you know, well, it has a bit of a lesson tied to it. For the rest of you, where that is this you reading wasn't you, this really helps you get some perspective, smooths things out, takes you into calmer waters. I don't know, however else you want me to say it. There's a rainbow here on the card. What's the center card? Crossed by all this stuff. Death. Yeah, this is very transformative. That doesn't surprise me. Major Arcana, almost Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana. There's a lot of universal help here. Two of Cups for me is always almost Major Arcana. It's very strong, especially when it's surrounded by so many Major Arcanas. Yep, you've got life-changing conversation. I think, I don't know how you meet this person though. We'll see what happens, but something's about to happen. What's going on with Six of Swords? This card is red with the Six of Swords. This one's red with all the stuff at the bottom. It's the base energy. The Fool, yeah, Major Arcana. Yeah, it's everything I said about the Death card. This is life-changing. Something comes in and it changes everything. It changes your view on everything. It's new love. It's fresh. It's not overly passionate. It is equal. It is someone here who's capable of giving love. This is a very balanced energy. I see that because the Two of Cups is here, I'm drawn to the rose and the lion's mouth, like I explained. This is a whole new journey on a whole new level. And I know this is a whole new level because all my readings tie together, like I always tell you, because I'm here studying a cycle. So we're following the energy of the cycle as it flows along. And we've already seen the World card so many times, including in relation to the DF, the non-runner, or DF, especially in the very last Twin Flame Journey reading I pulled. We had the World card there for you, right there in your clarifiers, I think it was. Let's, speaking of clarifying, let's put that there. Let's move those over. And let's clarify. Let's talk to the witches and let's cut the witches, which randomly at the bottom had a tower. So again, very, very life-changing shit. And now it has 9 cups. So I was about to make you very happy. Okay? Now this can, again, now don't go crazy on me. I've taught you many times the same frequency of energy plays out differently in different situations. This could play out as you're feeling bad about yourself and somebody tells you how hot you look today or something like that. Boom. All of this energy would apply. It changes things. It changes your perspective on yourself, that you take that confidence forward and it moves you in a new direction. Or it could play out, which I think it does for most of you, you're meeting somebody new. And this shit could go somewhere. It could. It is a soulmate. You are meeting a new soulmate. And I said that in the Twin Flame Journey reading too. I think I said the DFs, some of you, if you're here, if you're in line with the energy, are ready for something new, right? If you're ready for something new and that's what you've been putting out to the universe, it's about to show up. All right, let's see. What am I going to pull on? I'm going to pull... It flipped right there. It's the Devil reversed. Oh my God. Unreal. All right, well, I got to stop shuffling. I'm pulling on the Six of Swords, and it's crossed by a Divine Masculine. Devil reversed. There is no devil energy here. It tells me it's a bit of a gift in a way. It's a gift from the angels, right? I'll go ahead and get all mystical on you. But it is. It's angel energy. It's very nice. It's very nice energy. And this is not a Burger King and not a Balanced Emperor. This is an Emperor. I don't want to say it could be a boss or something. I don't. Though this person definitely, whoever this energy is, they have their shit together. I can tell you that. All right? It is a nice soulmate. It's nice. You don't have a lot of bad karma with this person. The Devil reversed, flipping out. Just literally to a point where I had to show it to you mid-shuffle. You know, there isn't a lot of bad past life karmic debt with this person. You're not going to, end up fighting all the time or anything. This is very nice. What's on top? I still want to know why it poses 8 of Swords for a good number of you, though. We'll find out. I'll see if it'll tell us. 4 of Pentacles. Oh, okay. As I speak, I get the answers. 4 of Pentacles. Some of you, are you familiar with the term? I know a lot of you don't hunt, but I grew up with a father that hunted, right? So he hunted birds, partridge, pheasant, he hunted deer. We're going to talk about partridge and pheasant hunting, okay? There's a term called gun shy, when the dog goes gun shy, right? What happens is the dog, you shoot the bird and the dog is supposed to go out and either, well, if it's a pointer, it points to the bird. If it's a setter, it goes out, it does its thing, and anyway, blah, blah, blah. If it's a retriever, it retrieves, blah, blah, blah. When the dog is gun shy, the moment you fire the gun, the dog is like behind you 30 feet, cowering a tree, pissing itself, right? Cowering behind a tree. It's a bit of that. It's a little bit gun shy. You might hold back from this because I get kind of a gun shy energy here, all right? This is the third slowest energy in the tarot. It is moving slowly toward calm, but it'd go a whole lot faster if you weren't holding back and so overly cautious. All right, maybe because of what happened with your runner. I don't know. If that's the case, pay the fuck attention to what I said in the what reading was it? Was it the Is This You reading, where I said we don't take baggage from the past and put it on a new person? Be sure you're not doing that. Okay? Yeah, protect yourself, of course, but don't overprotect yourself. This is a miser energy. Misers are overprotective. They got $10 million stuffed in a fucking mattress, and they're living in a shack, and driving around in some old beat up 74 Pinto. They could easily just spend a little of that money and be doing a lot better. You see what I'm saying? So don't hold back. All right? What's the center card? Red with the Emperor. The Ace of Pentacles. Listen, I said this person has their shit together. That is someone with their shit together. Okay? Those two are red together, and that's crossing here. Here's you holding back a little bit with your miser energy, and it's understandable. I'm not faulting you for it. I'm just telling you, be cool a little bit. All right? This can go as fast as you want it to go. All right? Take it easy, but don't take it too easy. All right, it can go a little bit faster. It's the third slowest energy. This energy has their shit together. This is someone good. All right. What's red with the Four of Pentacles now? Our miser energy. The Page of Pentacles. Again, it's my card of the student. How do you prevent this? You take what you learned from the past, from all your past relationships, including the runner. You take what you learned, you acknowledge it, you process it, and you leave it in the past. And you move forward with new wisdom. Okay? New knowledge. All right. Otherwise, you're just going to slow it down. It doesn't say it just says you're holding back. It doesn't say you're the dead weight if you're holding back a little bit. This energy has its shit together. Ace of Pentacles, red with the Emperor. Okay. Let's talk about the Fool. Don't worry, we're not done. Okay, what new direction does this move you in? All right, this is a 0 card in the Major Arcana. This is a whole new journey for you. There's no need to be overly holding back here. There's no need to be a gun-shy dog. There's no need. It's fine. Gun-shy dogs also don't like, we had a setter that went gun-shy. They also don't like thunderstorms. Oh, boy, do they not like thunderstorms. They freak out. Let me tell you. All right. Well, you got some lightning here, right? You got some lightning and thunder coming your way. Don't be a gun-shy dog. All right. What's going on here? What new direction does this have the potential to take you? And maybe I'll put your mind at ease here. I don't know. Let's see what the witches have to say. They might have something bad to say. I don't control this shit. This ain't no Vegas card trick, like I always say. I don't know what's here. Look at this. Look at this. What are you moving away from? Right? The environmental energy around this is someone moving away, moving on a new journey, walking away. The Devil, right? Look at that. There it is. Now it's upright. I had flipped it. That's why. Anyway, now it's upright. It's the Devil crossing the Fool. Again, this is just. It's the only thing you have to fear is fear itself, right? We'll get back to like World War II time or something like that. Seriously. Honestly, the only thing you have to fear is fear itself. This devil is nothing to fear. Whatever's causing you to hold back, look, the angel energy is shining a light on it. I wouldn't be afraid of that person, right? I'm not the biggest guy in the world, but I think I could take that person. I think you could too. And don't come at me and go, I'm 4'10" and 80 pounds, Stevie. I still think you could take that person. All right? It's no problem. What's on top? High Priestess. Wow. Wow. This does tie, I will say, based on that High Priestess placement, and if you watch the reading, you'll know why I said that. This does tie to that Is This You reading a little bit. So if that's you, you're definitely someone who's holding back a little bit. But you're also learning a lesson when this comes in about why maybe you should, leave some voids and not put a bunch of negativity in your manifestations or fears in your manifestations. Anyway, even if that's not you, for the rest of you here, this High Priestess, what's causing the holdback here are things that you haven't processed yet. Okay? Minor, they're very minor. All right? They're going to be this. I think this connection, when this person shows up, I think it triggers something inside you. It's part of the soulmate cycle. It's part of the learning process of it. Soulmate cycles, everybody's so lucky to be part of one. Not the whole world isn't. There's only about 20 million people or so, best anybody can figure, in this particular soulmate cycle. There's billions, nearly 8 billion people in the world. That's 20 million is nothing, right? It's actually a very cool thing to be a part of a soul because it provides a great learning environment. This student here, right? She's not at community college, right? You're not in community college. You're at fucking Oxford, right? Or Princeton or some really good fucking school, right? With ivy growing on it and old bricks and shit. At the end of the day, this is a great opportunity to take a look at this connection. Will trigger it and it will all come up. This is my High Priestess puking at the party kind of energy. All right. Take a look at it. Just acknowledge it and let it flow through. And you won't put any kind of dead weight on this thing. It's cool. Let people show you who they are. Right? Just give people a chance to fail. Don't fail them first because somebody else failed you in the past or ran from you. Oh, I'm afraid they're going to run. I'm afraid. Well, if they run. You should have learned by now that, if they run, let them. They'll regret it. But at the end of the day, I don't see this as a runner. This is an emperor with their shit together. That's all right. What's the center card red with the devil? Chariot. Yeah, you're moving on from the devil. That's the base energy here anyway with that. That doesn't surprise me with the chariot right there, that you're moving on from the devil. What's red with the High Priestess? 7 swords. Yeah. There's some things, I'm right. This is deception. It's mild devil energy. All right, look at this. I left the Ace of Cups here. Look, did you see? I didn't realize that happened until just now, after I threw the 7 swords. Let's talk about that before we get to the 7 swords here. I said, with the chariot, it's red with the devil. Yep, it backs up the fact that we're moving away from this energy, right? It backs that up. And what's left? The devil goes out, whoosh, goodbye, and new love is here. New love, new direction. The Ace of Cups got left there. That's unreal. That's fucking mind-blowing. And that card would have come out here. But the universe didn't want that to happen. It wanted the 7 of Swords red with this, and it wanted to show you what happens if you take a look at this stuff. If this connection triggers you in some way, take a look at it. All right, it's important. It's important. And it's not anything difficult. I'm not seeing any difficulty here. It's almost totally automatic. It can happen that fast. But you do have the power to slow this thing down and weigh it down heavily. Anyway, this 7 of Swords red with the High Priestess, these are things that you've lied to yourself about that will be triggered by this connection. Things you've told yourself or things you've allowed yourself to believe. Maybe about yourself or maybe about what you deserve or maybe about situations. That tells me when I see an emperor with an Ace of Pentacles and I say, before I even pull the Ace of Pentacles, this is an emperor, this is somebody with their shit together. Yeah, if you don't believe you deserve the best shows up, you dismiss it. Or you question it. Or you slow it down. Don't be like that. You totally deserve the best. Why don't you? Right? You're a student at Princeton or Oxford. This ain't no community college. It's the soulmate cycle. And it's a soulmate cycle so crazy, so powerful, it was enough to get me on YouTube. Which, by the way, if you knew me, blows the mind of every single friend I've got. I mean, what? Steve's on YouTube? Are you serious? So that's where we're at. That's what I got so far. But I said, I'm not done yet. I'll tell you what. I'm going to pull on the Death card, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Yeah, the Two of Cups is right there. I'm going to pull on this connection because it's fucking massive. It's fucking cool. I like it. I just want to see what the universe says. So we'll put a second crossing card here and then 3 cards here. All right? I'm going to move my little thing there. All right. Let's go. Tell me about the Death card, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Cups. All right? That's a band I'd go see. Let's see where we go. Saturday night, Death with Eight of Wands and Two of Cups. Oh, that's a good show. All right. I'm down for that. Let's go. Death card. Why is it? Oh, come on. Ah, God. Oh. Again, it's the same fucking thing. Over here, we have the Fool moving away from crossed by a devil. Here, we have transformation. Something completely different. Different from what? The King of Wands. The Burger King. This is completely... And by the way, your runner makes an appearance here because in a layer of energy underneath, they're attached to this card. Okay? It's going... This... For some of you, your runner's going to find out about this person, situation, something. It's going to drive them batshit crazy. I can tell you that. It absolutely is. Yep. This is not a Burger King. This is someone who actually opens up 3 of Cups. But I'm right about the other energy from your runner being attached to this because there's a third energy attached to this, and it's gonna trigger them in some way. Maybe they tell you how they feel finally, right? The King of Cups is there. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to this connection. Death card, Eight of Wands, Two of Cups. What do we get? What's on top? 8 Wands. See, look at that. Look at that. Double 8 Wands. This keeps happening. I got double 8 Wands and a final outcome on a Leo soap opera I pulled recently. I fucking remember it because that whole reading blew my mind. I'm surprised I have any mind left today to do this reading. It blew my mind. That's it. 8 Wands. Yeah. It moves you forward. There's something about this. This connection wants to go fast. You're the ones. If it goes slow, if anything jams it up, if they run from you, in this connection's case, that's your fault. You did it with this. Right? You, in a way, became the Burger King. In a way. Yeah, right? Or I should say you became the dead weight in this connection. This connection, it's safe. It's safe to move fast. All right. It's also filled with communication. I mean, 2 sides, equal energy, right? That communicate with one another. I get that. I get that with the Strength card. I get that with the Sun. And it's unreal. I got a Page of Swords underneath there too. Somebody's spying this connection. Deep down, your runner shows up with that spying energy I picked up on in a recent reading. Yeah. Well, okay. Center card here. Red with King of Wands. The Magician. Yeah. Again. What did I? That's just. I just. This is really just to prove my energy read to you, right? Because I said it transforms this. It's different than what you're used to. What you're used to is the Burger King. Got to have it their way. Ego, pride. Your runner, right? Well, this transforms it. This transforms it, and so does this. So it says the same thing. These 2 are read together. These 2 are read together. Says the same thing. All right. So again, that backs me up. So yeah, definitely your runners also. It's going to drive them crazy. What's read with the 8 of Wands? I wonder. And the Knight of Wands. More speed. These are 2 cards that sometimes show speed to me. Right? How fast something's going. Yeah. You might, and the reason you might put the brakes on with this, it wouldn't surprise me. It's human nature. If things feel like they're going too fast with this person and you're afraid you're going to get hurt, right? I'm afraid I'm going to get hurt, Steve. Things are moving too fast. We've only known each other 3 days. We've already banged, and I've already had a baby. I don't know. In 3 days, it's amazing, right? Time's what I'm saying is, I don't joke about anything that's not in the energy. I can see how time would seem to fly with this particular energy, especially when 2 people communicate so easily. It's nice. So this is coming towards you. I don't have a time frame for you. A lesser reader would say 8 Wands. It's probably within 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months. That's all bullshit. That's not how cards work. The cards can't do that. There is no time in the energy. I am, however, setting a parameter for the universe, and I'm not really divining out much beyond the end of June, between now and the end of June. Okay? So, I say much, but I'm not a Time Lord. So, again, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, get your fancy bikini on or Speedo and have yourself a great summer. You might meet this person at the beach for all I fucking know. I have no idea. That's it. The cards can't tell me that either because there's too many people watching. I assume you're not all going to meet the same person. But this is beautiful energy. And it does tie a lot, especially if you're relating to this miser holding back energy a little bit. You might want to check out that Is This You reading. Okay? You might want to check that out, especially because of the High Priestess's placement here. I'm going to see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. I can't imagine what, but I'm going to see anyway. Randomly at the bottom of the little animal deck I'm going to use is the sun again. Sun's it part of this, or what, you know, is it? Where is it? It's underneath the strength card somewhere in there. All right, we've seen it a few times. Let's go. What else you want to tell everyone? Let's pull one card and a crossing card. All right? Let's see what else it wants to tell you. This is nice. This is good news. Yeah. It's new love. It's fresh energy. And for some of you, it's going to drive your runner batshit crazy. Might get them to open up. Which could be why you end up in 8 swords. Right? But for most of you, you end up in 8 swords because of what we talked about around the 4 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. All right? And it does trigger you on some level. Try not to lie it back down. In other words, lie to yourself and push it back down. You know, if you feel like this is going too fast, fine, slow things down, but don't put the brakes on completely. All right. Otherwise, again, you might end up being the one who, you know, makes this person run, and they're not a runner, not at all. I'll tell you. All right. Let's see. But again, make your own decisions. Do what you want. My job is just to read the energy. You live your own life. You do things your way. Knock yourself out. But if I can make you aware of this, though, you might stop yourself. Right? Or at least think about it. Let's go. What else you want to tell everyone, universe? How much fucking shuffling do I need to do? Okay. My God. Oh, it wanted to come back. Bottom card's the 7 of Swords again. What's on top? Yeah, the King of Swords. All right. It's funny. I got the King of Truth, the King of Swords, crossed by bullshit. All right. Environmental energy is bullshit. It's really funny. What's underneath the 7 of Swords? The 9 of Wands. Yeah. This ties to this 7 of Swords. It ties to this. The universe is just backing it up. The King of Swords here, he flows through things. He allows the truth. He's the King of Truth because the truth flows through. All right. It just goes through. If it feels good, it is good. Keep going like that. Don't let any past hang-ups slow this thing down and start lying to yourself about that, okay? You might regret it later. Just allow things to fail. I'm not saying there's a 100% success rate here with whoever this is, right? But life's about moments, isn't it? Right? Even if you could get a couple of months of good times, good fun, and stuff that you can learn. You could definitely learn from this. The card of the student came out. Even if it's a short thing, and it only lasts a little while for some of you. That's a moment you can take with you. It's nice. It can feed your confidence at the very least. All right? That's your reading. Just let me make sure there isn't anything else underneath here. No, not really. Not really. Except 8 wands. Jesus Christ. We can't get rid of 8 wands. It's unreal. All right. We'll talk about forward movement and communication. This is I wouldn't want to be at the dinner table with you and this person. It's a chatter. It's 3 8 of wands. It's chatterbox central. My God, I'd never get a word in. All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. All right. Do what you want to do. Take it for what it's worth to you. It's free. Enjoy it. Whatever. This is the energy. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.